Hey, welcome to worship. We've got a few announcements, some life and ministry that we'd like to share with you. The first one is that I think we still have one church calendar left. It costs $10 and you can reserve it by contacting the main office. But it's the last one, so make sure you're not disappointed and you have your church calendar for 2021. Some church envelopes are still available at the main office. We're going to see if we can't get rid of as much of the one box we have left as possible before we start delivering them to people. So if you normally use church envelopes and you've been contacted by the office but haven't picked them up yet, please stop by and do that as soon as you can. It's no secret that we're continuing to not be able to worship in person. We're saying until at least the 14th of February, or Valentine's Day. It's our hope that by then we'll be able to, at least in a limited number, be able to join together for in-person worship. But until then, please make sure you're joining us online or by telephone. Speaking of by telephone, did you know that there's a free local number for Prince George that you can call and hear the whole recording of worship? We've had a few technical difficulties, but we think we've got that sorted out. So hopefully from now on, by Tuesday morning, the audio of today's worship and subsequent Sunday worship experiences will be posted so that you can call in and listen. So you don't have to have the internet or a digital device or anything like that, just a regular telephone. If you're not calling from the local Prince George area, then long-distance charges may apply. Inquiries is happening again tonight, January 24th, from 6 to 7 with fellowship social time afterwards for about another 30 minutes. You can register through our website. You just have to click on Affirming Ministry or on the events page. You'll find it there. You have to register in order to get the Zoom link, and it will be open or active about 10 minutes before we start, so about 5:50. You can also register through the link that is posted on our Facebook page. Next Sunday, January 31st, we're also holding our next queer worship. It'll happen at 7 p.m. in the evening, and it'll be online on all of our usual platforms. Make sure you plan on joining us for worship in the morning and then come back and worship with us again at 7 p.m. January 31st for our next queer worship experience. The Outreach Committee and those associated with that ministry are doing something new starting this month. This one is called Warm Hands, Warm Hearts. And what we're doing is inviting you to donate either purchased or clean and gently used winter clothing and blankets. We're inviting you to bring those and drop those off on Sunday morning, particularly, or throughout the week if you happen to be around the building and Sunday morning doesn't work. But drop them off along with your ACE food donations on the first Sunday of the month. There'll be a container out front so you can do a contactless drop-off, and we'll take those down to St. Vincent the next week and distribute the food through the Activity Center for Empowerment, or ACE, and their membership. It's February 7 and 14 here at the main campus. Don't forget, we're still selling masks. It looks like we're still going to need to have those available, and why not update the way your mask looks? They're $5 per mask. They're available in 2 sizes and all kinds of patterns. All we do is invite you to come by the office and pay for it, and there's a selection here to pick from, all of which have been here for at least a week. You can also order them online and pay for them online, and then come by the office and select which one you would like to have, or ones that you would like to have. Well, friends, that's all of our life and ministry for this week. Do keep in mind that the annual congregational meeting is coming up in February. You'll be hearing more about that a little later. Keep in mind, though, at least for now, we're planning to do one that is completely digital, either through Zoom or by phone, the two combined, at least until we can have some folks together in person. So the plan now is online and phone together at the same time. Keep that in mind. More details to come. And if you're one of the folks that normally write an annual report, you need to know that the deadline is coming soon. It's February 1st. So if in the pre-COVID world, you wrote an annual report, during the pandemic tide, we're also asking you to write an annual report. Remember, if you can link that to our core values or our priorities, that's really appreciated, as it helps us keep in mind why it is we do the things that we do. So, deadline for annual reports, February 1st. Make sure you get yours in on time. We really appreciate if you're able to do that. Those really are all the pieces of our life and ministry together that we wanted to highlight this week. Make sure you check our website and our socials for other events and updates as they become available between Sundays.